Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what could potentially become a new playthrough. This is Age of Darkness Final Stand. It is a game in early access at the moment. I thought I would do a little bit on it because, as a massive fan of real-time strategy games, and with the fact that it is coming up to Halloween, I wanted to do something horror related, and I was also getting one of those RTS itches because I don't think I've actually covered any real-time strategy games on this channel. And this kind of hit a niche for both of those things. Now, it's not particularly scary in terms of horror. If anyone has ever played They Are Billions, it's kind of that kind of a defend against the horde kind of aspect. To give you a little bit of a context to what this game is, you are the last of humanity. You start off like you do in most real-time strategies with like a town hall type thing and a handful of units, and you have to hold out as long as you can. Now, from what I understand in this game, they are working on a campaign as well, which I would be really interested to see, but that is due to come later down the line. So when they get the full release going on this, I may very well take it up. And if this gets a bit of support and a bit of attention, I might look at doing more real-time strategy games on this channel, because I am a huge fan. All the way back to when I originally played the Warcraft games and the Age of Empires, I always just had that stuff as a kind of a favorite, one of my favorite genres. So this is in early access. There is still a lot of work left to do on it. We are a little bit restricted in what we can do and what we can't do, but having played through a couple of times, it works very well. It does absolutely work. Survival mode is only accessible at the moment, and we do have access to a few difficulty settings. I do need to put out a disclaimer here. This game is hard. Like, it is. They have not pulled any punches. They have not given you any whatsoever leniencies at all. So if you wanted to pick up this game and you wanted to start on easy, mate, you do you. Because this game, like, when I first picked up this game, despite being relatively adept at real-time strategy games, I failed massively on normal. I got my ass handed to me. And I did have to go back to easy and play a few times just to get the gist of it, understand what's good to build, what's not, because I genuinely couldn't even get through the first night on normal. So if you pick up this game, and if you want to give this a try for the first time, do not be afraid of starting on easy. Just a bit of advice. But because I played it a couple of times now and I kind of get the idea, I am going to start on normal. Very distinct possibility that I won't make it through the first night. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We're going to give it a go. Let's hope it works. And I will try to talk through what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how the little things in the game interact as we play. So without too much more preamble, I am going to just jump right in. We have a choice of heroes. Unfortunately, because it's early access, they only have one hero available at the moment. The next step of the early access is going to be this next hero, who I have absolutely no idea how they're going to play, but we'll see. This hero we have, Edwin, has one of the coolest voices ever. And they absolutely nailed it on that one. He's effectively a melee hero unit. He gets accesses to these abilities, which are pretty cool. Unfortunately, from what I see, you don't get to pick the abilities you learn per level. You just get given to them. So at level 2, we'll get Enlighten. At level 3, we'll get Inflame. And at level 4, if we get there, we'll get Crackfire. I haven't managed to get a hero unit past level 4, so I don't know what happens then if, you know, they just start to level up in scale or anything like that. I don't really know, but maybe someday we'll find out. So let's go. One extremely useful thing to remember for this game is you can pause. Now that might sound stupid. Of course you can pause a game. But you can pause and you can still do things. You can schedule stuff to build. You can plan to move your units. You can schedule control groups. You can do anything while you're paused, and once you unpause it will start doing it. And this game, time is your best friend and your worst enemy. Any moments wasted, you're gonna feel them. So the very first thing I like to do is just pause it, get yourself set up, move your camera out if you like to have a further view distance, get your control group set up. First thing I like to do is get dwelling down, because we are going to need that gold income and we're going to need the people that it provides. So just to give you an idea, everything gets built from the keep. So you don't have a little thing here where you go build or anything like that. Everything gets built from the keep. There is a hotkey for the keep, which is default set to enter. I haven't managed to change it yet. I probably will, because I wouldn't mind having it on something like the middle mouse button, because I will flick to it quite often. But dwellings are kind of, they're your houses, they're your food kind of thing. So it will give you can see here, it provides 4 villagers and 6 gold. It costs 90 gold, it costs 4 wood, and it costs 4, I think that's grain, food rations. So in order to continue to produce dwellings, because we start with 20 wood and 14 food. To continue to produce dwellings, we will need a lumber camp, I think they're called. So in resources here, we have lumber yard. We need 300 gold. So we need more dwellings. Or not necessarily more dwellings, but we need more gold. And the way that you get resources in this game is not immediately evident. Every resource structure has this second bar under its health bar. And as time goes on, this fills up. When it hits full, you get that building's resources. So you can see here, we currently have 10 gold. Our earnings, so every time we get a tick, we will get 177 gold. And that will show for each of the resources. So when we get a quarry down for stone, we will see that change from a +0 up. And for when we get a lumber camp down, we will get whatever the plus will be. And as that ticks, we will get those resources. So we don't constantly have worker units going back and forth between buildings. Now we can assign villagers to resource buildings, which I will demonstrate in a little while once we get some down. And this kind of villager management is quite important. So while we're waiting for a little bit of gold income, because we can't actually get anything more down now because we don't have the gold, I am gonna take my units and just go exploring, because it's going to be super important. And there are also going to be enemies everywhere. Our hero unit does cleave damage, which is really cool. So just get him in, get him hitting things. There is a second bar here called boldness points, which is effectively they're building towards emboldening. Now, I'm not exactly sure what being emboldened provides. To the best of my knowledge, it gives them an increase to damage. I think it makes them immune to a status effect called horror, but I'm not 100% on that. But it is a good thing to achieve. So getting your units out and killing things is very much useful. So our dwelling is now down, so our gold income has increased. It does give you a little breakdown here of what you've got. So we've got one house, so that's an extra 6, and our keep is giving us 200. Our upkeep for our units, so each unit actually does have a gold upkeep cost and a villager cost. So we are currently paying every tick 23 gold, so our income is 183. The same for villagers. So we currently have 1 villager cost per unit. Where's my melee units? So we have 9 villagers at the moment. I'm not sure how many we actually start with. I don't, because this is showing us our food rations. Houses give us 4 villagers. So I'm not 100% sure. We currently have 9 available. So we don't really need to calculate. It just tells us how many we have available. We will need more. And we have had 1 tick. So we still don't have enough for our lumber yard. We could build a food hut. I don't think it's necessary just yet. I want to get my lumber camp down. But I also want to find where a good place to drop a lumber camp is. We are not restricted whatsoever to where we can drop buildings. It doesn't have to be within a certain range of our main hall or anything like that. Oh. So the health regen here is great. This archer will be back to full health pretty quickly. For now, we're just gonna keep him in the back. Oh, I think we just had a tick of something. No, we haven't. So I'm just gonna keep exploring. One cool little detail that I love, every unit has a name. Every single individual unit has its own name. And that, I don't know if that's even, like, important, but I just think it's cool. Just a little added touch that brings a little more personality to the game. Right, so this right here, this is brilliant. It's a dead end. It's, it's closed in by water on one side. So there is only one way in there. Have we had our gold pop? We have. Right. Okay. So this is where it's going to... Oh, actually, just pull them back for a second. We don't want to go there. So right now, I want to build a lumber camp. I can't in here at the moment because we don't have current vision. You need vision to drop a structure. So as soon as our units get over there, we will be able to do it. There is a little circle around our building here, and that is basically trying to figure out how much of the resource it pulls from is within that radius. So on the little tooltip there, it says plus 0.4 per tree tile. So for every tree in that radius, we are getting plus 0.4 lumber, basically. So if we were to move it out here, it would start dropping down. 11, 15, 17. 23 is massive. So for every tick, we're going to get 23. And that is a lot. Potentially, we won't need to actually build another lumber yard for a while. So while that's building, we're just going to clear out the general area and look for this kind of thing is great. Bottlenecks, places that we can defend. They're great. So while we have the money, I'm going to drop another dwelling. We're going to need 15 lumber for this food hut. So once that comes down, we'll need 1 tick and then we can drop a food hut, which will be great. Okay, there's not actually a whole lot down this. Oh, here we go. Here's a big horde. I don't know if I will. Enemies get stronger and faster at night, so there's a distinct possibility I might pull back once nightfall happens. So we've got 2 minutes 17 seconds until next nightfall and 3 days until the next death night. So death nights are when the horde happens, when they come to kick your ass, basically. So we've got 3 days worth of time to get set, and we don't get notified until the day before where the horde is coming from. Okay, so our lumber mill is up. So we currently here have 4 villagers assigned here, which means our dwelling went down, so that kind of literally just like for like, because the dwelling is plus 4 villagers. We can decrease the amount of villagers are in here, and the amount of resources gathered will drop. If we needed to reassign, we could. So if we take 2 off, we'll have 11 free. There's absolutely no point to doing that at the moment. We just want to be getting things going. So we're fine for gold at the moment. So I'm actually going to drop another house just to keep that moving, and I'm going to keep our units exploring because I want to find more bottlenecks. That's going to be a great place to defend. This is very open. I would like to have another look over here, but I want to just get the immediate area looked at first. So that's nearly ticked. 23 will give us enough for a food hut. Attack moving is great in this game when you're running into the fog, just because they'll just hit anything that they see. It's great. Okay, so it looks like we've got a bit of a two ways into our main hall here. So what I might try to do is I might try to cordon off this area so that we have room to expand, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there's 2 routes. I'm literally looking for a bottleneck up here that I can make use of. We got our wood tick, so we can drop that food hut. So the food hut's working a little bit of an odd way. We get plus 22 food per ground tile, but that ground tile needs to be clear. So for every tree or every building, we lose food. This is good here. This 11 is good. It's probably the best we're going to get, so I'm going to drop it there. If we build within that radius, we will lose food resource from that building. So we do need to kind of be aware of that we're not building in a way that is going to screw us over in the long run. Night approaches. Nightmare strength and exploration rewards increase at night. So there is a risk reward to continuing to fight at night. The nightmares, these enemies, are also going to kind of... Oh, there's our level 2. So Enlighten just basically gives our units around us an increase to their emboldening rate, which is great if we can manage to keep these units nearby. The Nightmare will start to attack our base actively at night in small groups, so I will want to pull some units back, just so as we have something to defend with. I actually might start pulling back these as well. Actually, I reckon we can probably take these. I'm just going to move him out so he's not getting creamed. Okay, so I want to have a look over here, because if this is only going to be... Okay, so that's a dead end. That's great. Also, our vision severely decreases, which is not ideal. Our gold just popped there, so we're maxed out on gold and food. So we do not want to be maxed out. We want to be spending so that every time we get resources, it's not just going to waste. This right here is stone, so we want to drop our quarry on that. It doesn't really matter if it's on it, near it, as long as that circle around it is basically picking it up, we are getting the full amount. So if we went out here, we'd only be getting 4. We want the full 8. So that's what we're going to do. Now, it looks like we have a little bit over here. And also, if you look, this guy was nearly dead, and now he's like back up to half health. So the health regen is actually great. Now, what I want to build towards is going to be... I'll need to get this training hall down. So I need almost max gold. What's our max wood? 50. We need stone as well. So we're gonna be waiting a little bit for the stone for the quarry. But I also want to get a storehouse down. That will increase our gold cap by 1,000, but it also increased the amount of resources like wood, stone, iron that we get by 50 as well. So that's going to be a huge benefit. We need 8 free villagers to drop this, so we are going to need to build some more dwellings on the way. But this storehouse opens things up hugely, and this wood workshop also opens things up hugely. It allows us to research some stuff that is going to be absolutely vital. I might try to get the wood workshop down first, and then military something or other. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It basically makes units, which is going to be absolutely vital. Okay, we look to be fine here. So I'm going to take these archers and I'm gonna use them. Is our quarry down? It's nearly. No, it's not. Yeah, it's nearly down. This could also be a good place to block off here and here. I don't know what's down here. If this is a dead end, then obviously that's even better. So one of our units here is now emboldened. I don't think there's anywhere I can look at here that will tell me what that does precisely. But he is emboldened, so that's good. Okay, this is definitely not a dead end. But I think... do you know what? I'm not. Not just yet. I think I'm going to focus on getting through the first night first. So I think... here's what we're going to do. We'll drop some walls down there. While they're building, we'll bring our archers over here to see what's going on. And we'll drop a gate and some walls here. Just so as we're set. Why can that not be built there? Oh, we're being followed. That's why. Just take him out. And you can't build within a certain radius of enemies. So we're going to need to wait for another wood tick, basically. It's coming, but it's going to be a little bit of time. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of enemies here. So I'm going to bring my melee units down as well. Just so as these guys don't get absolutely massacred. But I do need to clear these out. Oh, he's stuck. Okay, now we're good. I think all the archers are actually women. Yeah, she was stuck. So we need to try to clear this area out to see what we're looking at in terms of defense. Our guys are doing work though. So the gate's down. We've had a tick of wood. Our gold is at max. So I'm gonna get this wall down. And I'm gonna get a wall down. Don't have enough wood to do the hallway, so I'm just gonna get one down for now. While they're taking care of those, I'm just gonna have a quick look at getting another. There's not enough. Oh, actually, that could do nicely. Let's just drop that there. I think that might actually be a way you could get through. I really hope not. Still not lost any units, so that's always good. Point of interest discovered. Okay, so that's kind of important. There's going to be some kind of tough enemies around this that we'll need to be careful of. And there's going to be a huge amount of just these regular nightmare enemies. So it might be worthwhile trying to get it. It will give us a lot of resources, but it'll be a little bit tough to get to. So I'm going to explore a little bit more before we commit to maybe trying to take that. How are we looking over here? Okay. We still don't have enough wood, but it's about to tick, so that's great. This could also be a great place to block off. Depending on where this goes, I may not need to. I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I think we just got our wood, so we can continue to block this off. Oh, whoops. I thought it would. There we go. So we'll get that down. I'm going to hold off building towers until we know where the attack is going to come from. Or, well, I'll build some standard towers at some point. Just to keep us covered in case we need to shift. But I don't want to commit heavily to towers just yet, because I don't really know what way it's going to go. Oh, this unit needs to back up a little bit. He's about halfway to the next level, so that's pretty good. I'm going to just back up a little bit real quick, because some of our units are taking a little bit of a beating. Particularly him, just pull him back further. These guys could do it emboldening soon. We are getting there. But this will be as good as any to drop a gate. There. a wall there. And some walls there. Then we'll pull back. We might end up just walling like along here. I'm not really sure yet. We've got some income now. How are we doing in terms of wood workshop? We're nearly there actually. One tick of both. Actually, we're about to get the gold. And we're nearly there lumber wise. So I'm just gonna wait and then get the wood workshop down. I might put it like somewhere here. I don't know yet. I might just come out this way a little bit. Has that wood come through now? No, nearly. I'm also going to need to drop a house, so I might do that now. I like to drop my houses around the keep. Just, it's kind of like an extra layer of defense, if that makes any sense. Come on. I think I'll build it here. So I'm gonna just edge in and clear some of this. There we go. Just gonna bring. Actually, no, I don't need to. What I'll do is, I need more people. So we still need to drop another. I'm actually gonna drop 2. Come on, guys, get in. Go this way. See, there is a lot of units here. This guy's gonna get absolutely wrecked, so pull him over to here. I don't know if we'll be able to take this. I kind of just want to clear literally this. Pull back. Pull back. Okay, I think we have enough for the wood workshop now. Yep. I might need to bring someone back to allow me to, because I don't want to close off any avenues of I don't want to close off any avenues of movement. Oh, whoops, no. There we go. And yeah, drop it down there, and then you can come back down. There is a lot of enemies here. We should be okay though. We're still good for health.
Very well.
You are a little low on health, so pull you back a little bit. Come back a bit. Okay, all right. I just want to get this wall down. Actually, we could kill these. These will be fine. I think I'm actually gonna put a gate here, because I do want to have access out of here. I'm gonna have to kill these units first. Oh, another one of my archers got emboldened. That's awesome. Okay, that'll do. Let's get this gate down. I think that's actually enough. I don't think I need to drop a wall at all there. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna drop a tower here that we could use to clear some of this out. Okay, so that is going pretty well so far. Everything else, I might actually, just because I'm a little bit scared of it, I'm just gonna drop some walls here, because I feel like that's a way that things could get in, and I don't want to get caught out by that. Now I just need to watch out for potential attacks from the walls, and we'll see how we go. All of our units are emboldened as well, which is absolutely great news. We've nearly got full stone. To get this storehouse down, we need wood and we need gold. So, oh, actually, we need more villagers. So, I'm gonna drop another. We don't have enough. We don't have enough wood to drop another. So that one will be enough. So what I'm going to do here is, once this goes down, oops, I'm going to instantly put a couple of archers in there, and that will allow us to do some work here. So we'll have the support. There's our wood workshop
Defenses
down.
are under attack.
And we're getting attacked from down here. So this other archer, I'm just going to send down to here to take care of that. One archer will be enough. Our wood workshop here will allow us to upgrade to farms. It will allow us to upgrade to lodges, which are 6 villagers' houses. Farms are a huge increase on food huts. Fire sconces, which will allow it basically just light. That will allow us to get rid of the horror status effect. We can get the ability to ignite walls, which is cool. Our walls literally just go on fire and deal fire damage to melee attackers. What I really want is the Ballista Tower. We need Braced Tower first, which is 300 gold. And we need to upgrade the keep first. So we're going to try to do that next. We're going to need more food and we're going to need more gold. So immediately, I'm going to drop a food hut there. Now, how much can we get in here? If we can pull these back towards the tower, we could get some real work done here. So you can take care of that. Whoa, this dude is hurting. Okay, I want you all to pull back. So that our towers can do some work. Come on, keep going. Keep going. There we go. Okay, food hut is down. We just need a wood tick, which looks like it's coming soon. Oh, we've got enemies up here. Look at that. So where's that other archer? Oh, he's outside. Okay. She's outside even. I'm going to bring you up to here to do some defending there. And I'm going to send you guys in. Try to clear out the rest of this. Might do a little bit of push and pull to bring them towards the tower as well, just to get a little bit of extra damage out. Can you... Where is that archer gone? I have no idea where that archer has gone. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Okay, doing well. Doing well. This guy is going to be the major problem. He does a lot of damage. Oh no, it's this guy. I think we just lost a unit, so I'm going to back up. They do this like area of effect thing, which is a bit of a problem. So I need you... Okay, you can't get in the back there. Okay, so we're just going to have to hold there. Oh. Okay, so it's day. Actually, we can upgrade our keep now. So I'm going to hit that. It's going to use a lot of our resources. You're going to just have to hold here and do some work. When they'll eventually get through there. Oh. Okay, you guys just need to take this dude out. He's doing a lot of damage. Maybe you back up, get out of there. There we go. Okay, now you can come back in and we can start to properly take this. We just need to clear the circle of enemies effectively.
Ready to face the dark. We stand in defiance.
I really don't want this guy to die, so I need to be a little bit careful.
Back to the abyss.
How are we doing up here? Okay, we lost the lumber camp, which is... Oh no, we didn't. It's just under attack. We should be fine. But our archer will be able to take care of this. So that's fine. Okay, we are now taking this resource point. So with that, we need to start getting some stuff built. What do I want to do? How are we for resources? I still don't know which way they're going to come from. I am going to quickly hit repair. Because this gate needs repairing. Oh, you get back in there. I don't know why you're doing that. Okay, let's have a quick look. What could we get down? Could build another dwelling just to keep our gold going. Because I don't want to max out on things. There's almost max wood. Our gold income is about to tick as well. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to research farm It's going to use a lot of our gold, but we're going to almost instantly get it back. Actually, I probably could drop a storehouse
Upgrade complete.
almost imminently, which would be great. What did we upgrade? Oh, it's building repair complete. Okay, there's our gold coming in very shortly.
Ready.
What I actually might do is I'm going to get these archers out because they don't need to be in there anymore.
Ready when
And they'll probably make this go... Oh, we got it. We got it. Right, so iron, stone,
I stand
and you guys can just clear up here.
Scouting ahead.
There's still... He's still... Do you know what? I'm just going to sell that. Just so I can get rid of this guy. Okay, and you know what we're going to do then instead? I'm going to build these walls, like, right on top of the actual mill. Okay. How are we looking? Farm's coming in. This is fully upgraded, so I'm going to queue up Ballista Tower. Going to have a look at storehouse is just gold, which we'll get pretty soon. We've still got another day, so we're gonna know where the attack is coming from very soon. Where is that other archer gone? Oh, there. So you guys need to get going, please. Actually, no, don't. Okay, actually, do you know what? Do. Okay, so we got our farm, so we can sell this farm and rebuild. It is worth noting that a farm does cost quite a lot more, but it provides almost double the amount. So if we were to sell this, we'll get some resources back, and we get 28, 29 food there instead. So we're going to swap that over. So we are going to have a slight dip in we're going to have a slight dip in resource income until it gets built, but because we're on minus food rations now. But when that actually gets finished building... Oh, inflame. So this is going to ignite our champion's weapon of fire. I'm not entirely sure how much more damage it does, but it does a lot of damage. So we're going to hit that straight away because he's going to clear with that. How are we looking in terms of getting a military... training hall, that's what they're called. Okay, that's brilliant. I'm going to drop that down straight away because we're going to need to start getting some more units out to man towers and whatnot. Archers are kind of the way to go, in my opinion, at the start, because manning towers is going to be really important.
we stand in defiance.
Okay, no, whoa, where are you going, hero? Let's not do that, Edwin. Is it Edwin? It is Edwin. Okay, you guys can go back in. Oh, night approaches. Okay, we're in day. Again, you just need to back up because you're taking a bit of a hammering. Okay, there we go. Right, area cleared. Right. So our farm is now down, and now we have 21 food rations to play with, which is amazing. We've got Ballista Tower. We need Ballista Tower next, but we won't... Oh, actually we do, because we got the storehouse down, didn't we? Or did we? No, we didn't get a storehouse down. We just got an upgraded keep, which gives us a lot more gold. It increases our maximum gold to 1,250. We are at max food, or max wood, which is a problem. But I'm going to wait for this gold tick. No, it will give us enough to research Ballista Tower. So that's what we're going to do. Getting Ballista Tower researched is going to be amazing. There it is. Because it does... Ballista Towers... it's gone. It doesn't tell us. Actually, we might be able to see it from here. Ballista Towers, they attack multiple enemies at a time and don't require any staffing. So that's going to be absolutely vital. And we're going to find out where they're coming from very soon. So at the moment we can only train archers and soldiers. We can research arbalists and sentinels, but we would need a refined workshop, which is a little bit of a ways away at the moment. How much is it for that storehouse actually? 400 gold. It will be a while before we get that, I think. Getting the keep upgraded was the right shout this time. Okay, here we go. Nighttime. So once day breaks on the next day, we'll know. Okay, here's the attacks. Once day breaks, we will know where they're coming from, effectively.
Target practice.
So we're just going to keep an eye on our defenses for now. We're going to train up some soldiers. I'm going to actually, because we're at max wood, I'm going to drop some towers just so as we have an avenue of defense. How? Actually, that's pretty much all of our gold. Okay. That is fine. We could research the upgrade for Lodge, which will give us more gold and more villagers per house, but then we would have to individually upgrade each house. Oh, here we go. So,
On my way.
get to our defendant. This is also iron, which would be handy to drop a quarry on, but we don't necessarily need iron as of yet. We will get to it,
Scouting
but
ahead.
it's not urgently necessary for us to get. Our Ballista Tower is now up, so when we know where the horde is coming from, we can start dropping Ballista Towers to defend that side. Now, one thing that has gotten me a couple of times is we don't have enough vision to know exactly what path the enemies are going to take. So it is very possible that we could set up to defend a particular bottleneck and they won't go there. So we are going to have to be careful, and maybe once we get... Well, actually, I think we have enough for our storehouse now. Yep. Once we get... That's going to affect that, so I don't want to drop it there. So it's going to affect that one. Let's just get you to run down here. So we've got vision here. And we'll drop it. That might actually block... I'm not sure if that actually just cost me, but yeah, it did. Damn it. I think that was going to block my units getting by if I was to drop it there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to drop a farm here. And then when we get one more tick of stone... Actually, we've got the tick of stone. Now we need the wood and the gold, which are coming imminently, which is grand. We'll get that storehouse down, and that will be handy. So we've now got our couple of towers that we can man. We've got our tick of gold, just waiting on the wood, but it is coming imminently. This is the kind of part where I hate, where I'm standing around waiting for something. There we go. Because I feel like I'm just wasting time when I'm waiting for something to come up. I'm going to pop you in there. That's fine.
A flicker in the dark.
Okay, so how are we doing resource-wise? 79 gold isn't going to be enough to get us anything. What I would like to get is braced wall and braced gate, but we will then have to effectively upgrade all of the walls we have down with that. But that's not a huge problem. What I'm going to do is... Oh, we don't have enough gold for it. That's fine.
Guide me.
So I'm going to have a little bit of a wander out this way, just to see what's up. Okay. The attack is coming from this side. So I have to assume that they're going to hit here. They could hit here, but they're going to go a long way around. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to explore out and around here. We're not going to go the whole way across, but we're going to try to figure out the pathing for it. And in the meantime, I'm going to start building... Actually, yeah. We're going to start building defenses. So Ballista Tower costs 500 gold and 30 stone. We have very slow stone income. which could be a bit of a problem to get this ballista tower down. We're only probably going to get one ballista tower down based on that resource income. So we have to make sure we put it in the right place. So that would be why this is going to be important. Archers cost stone, so I'm going to not spend stone, and we're going to get a couple of soldiers. There is a quarry up here that we have cleared out. We could drop a quarry on this just to get something going. I don't know how long it'll last. It'll probably get destroyed pretty quickly when night hits. 12, okay. It's something. We'll leave that there. Now, I have to assume this is going to be the path they take.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, sure, we're oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't expect to see enemies here so soon. I thought we'd actually cleared them a little bit further. Still don't have enough. But what I am going to do actually is I'm going to drop another tower here and a tower here. I think all of our units here are emboldened. So that's going to be really handy. These units actually do get created very quickly. Something just got built. Not entirely sure what it was. Was it the storehouse? Might have been the storehouse. So we're going to use this to get... I'm not going to be able to use the refined workshop just yet, so I'm going to hold off on getting that. I'm going to get braced wall, because I feel like they're going to hit the walls first before they hit the gate. How are we doing for stone? Okay, we've gone up to 20 income for stone now, so that's great. Elite Nightmare discovered. Okay, so they're important to a certain degree. I've only ever managed to kill one, and it was kind of a day or so in. It definitely wasn't first night. So at night, an Elite Nightmare will spawn from these little structure things, and they are extremely strong. They will hit you hard. They don't leave this area, so they don't come and attack your base or anything like that, but they are an optional thing to go and try to take down. But they do deal a lot of damage. Okay, my soldiers are here. We're nearly there for stone, so I'm going to make another couple of soldiers. I don't want to spend stone on archers just yet. Actually, if we're going to get a plus 20, I could afford one for now. So we're going to do that.
On my way.
We're going to continue moving through here. I have to assume this is the way they're going to go.
Ready for action.
It is day, so we're not going to have an Elite Nightmare to deal with right now. They'll only appear at night. Okay, let's pull these back a little bit. You in particular, I need to get you out of there. Archers are doing work, which is great. This is the worst time to potentially lose any units. So I think we're safe to say that they're going to come this way. So I'm going to get... Oh, we're missing villagers. We're going to have to wait for that to build. Okay, so we're going to get them all into one control unit. Get them into another one so that we can have all of our archers together. I'm going to get 2 per tower there. That's just about done. Okay, and then we can... No, not that one. Now we're just short on gold, but we're about to tick on gold, so that's great. I really hope that this gets built in time. They obviously don't arrive at your doorstep immediately. That's probably as good a spot as we'll get. I do have enough for 1 archer at the moment until our next gold tick.
As you wish.
And how are we for wood? We've got wood. I don't have enough Oh, I do. So what we could do here... I don't really have enough gold for this, though. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. We've got 45 seconds until they start coming. There is an absolutely amazing looking effect when they start attacking, which we'll see imminently. How are we doing here? Okay, so you get into that one. Have enough gold for that. And then I'm gonna get down another wall here. I'm just gonna build up the walls a little bit so that they have further to get through in order to get in. That's all. I need another tick of gold though. And this other archer is almost here. So there's our Ballista Tower done. It has a fairly sizable range.
Archer ready.
There we go. Okay, and you can get into this one. Okay, so here we go. This effect here. So this is the death fog, I think it's called. If our units go into it, it will deal ticking damage and cause horror. So we do not, under any circumstances, want to go in there. What stops its progression is the buildings, the fire, basically, the light. So in these circumstances here, where we don't have any buildings that have light being produced, the fog is going to kind of come into our base, but that's okay as long as we don't have to walk through it. We'll be fine. So here we go. The horde commences. Okay, so we've got a malice. Units no longer regenerate health. So that's going to be something that just happens now. Okay, so we were right. They do seem to be coming this way. So we are set up well. I'm happy about that. I would like to get these walls down now. Actually, we could build braced walls, which I probably should have done. And will now do. We need stone for them, so on this side, I'm just going to build some standard walls and hope... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say it. And hope we get another tick before. How much is it to upgrade these? 10 stone. Okay. Oh, there's some stone. That's nice. So I'm going to upgrade these front ones. Just so as they have to go through these braced walls first if they're coming for here. Okay, so here we go. The horde cometh. As long as these can get up before... So our archers are going to do a lot of work here, as is our Ballista Tower. And I'm also just going to, as our gold comes up, I'm going to keep producing archers just to defend from here. No. Don't open the gate. Don't open the gate, please. So they're just going to knock against our braced walls for now. What I might do is, because we've got a little bit of resources, so we've got a little kind of upgrade tree here that I'm going to try to make use of. We need stone for that. So it's not going to be too much use. I kind of wanted to get their damage increased. But that's not going to be too much use. So we're just going to hold on to the resources for now. So we've got our nightmares ticking down here. Hopefully we can make it through the night. We've got... I need houses. Actually, we could probably look at that. How much was an actual house to build? Yeah, we've got enough. No, we don't. No, we don't. That's slightly unfortunate. So this Ballista Tower is going to do a lot of work. It's going to hit groups of enemies together. What I might do is I might send you out in a flame and just do what you can. If we start taking some major damage, we'll pull back. But for now, it's actually going surprisingly well. So you can... We're not going to put you in a tower because they're full.
Our defenses are under attack.
But these boys are doing some work. I think we're going to survive. We'll be okay. Yeah. So there we go. There is day one. So we get all of our units back. So now that we've survived the day, we get our malice goes and we get a blessing. So our choices are: units fully heal when they're horrified. All units gain 25% embolden at the start of each new day. and units gain 50% increased damage when less than 25 health. Gotta be honest, I don't feel they're great options. I think the best one there for me is going to be units gain 25% embolden at the start of each new day. But that will kind of push us into making a lot of new units so that we get, you know, that embolden going, because I don't think the units that are currently emboldened lose embolden. And I don't really see our units dropping below 25% health all that much. So I'm going to take Daybreak. So now we can repair everything up and we can start to reset for the next attack. So now we are at 4 days till the next Death Knight, 4 minutes till the next Nightfall, and we have survived. I will probably try to... Oh, where did these come from? We will probably try to expand a little bit. Try to... I'm amazed that this survived. Take this iron, maybe barricade this in as a little outpost. Maybe, I don't know. What I might actually do is I might push out and block here off, and maybe block somewhere over here off, so that we can have this as an area for more building, for more lumber, for more food, for iron and whatnot. We'll see what we can do. But this has been attempt 1, day 1, successful. So if you liked this game, this video, this style of game, please subscribe, please hit that like button, leave a comment, get YouTube's algorithm going for me, please. And we will potentially do the next day, see if we can survive another night. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you again real soon.